Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, the poll that I made is gonna have to wait for the next video because I found this mod made by my friend Marmo. I don't know if he knows who I am or remembers, but yeah. So we're gonna be playing Eyes, which is a very new mod that he just released. So yeah. Starting off with a pretty dark and mysterious color palette, but this does look really cool. I think I remember there was an old Eyes, but Marmo remade it, I think. I don't know. Okay, beat one. It kind of gives RB series vibes, like, you know, like Armed, like Arguery. Yeah, but that's like a cool like reverbed kick, and the designs are like awesome, bro. Like, look at this. This is like genuinely fire. Okay, so we have beat two, eye thingy. That was like really like nice. Like the design is also really nice. Like I like how it's like an eye and then it goes like around the head. Like it's honestly pretty cool. So and just like a hi-hat and like a rim hit, and this was like a kick, so I'm guessing snare. I like how the teeth like clamped to make like the snare sound. It sounded really cool, and the design is also like fire. Okay, so now we have like a split head thingy, like a head split in half. I don't know, but this looks cool. It sounds like beat two. I mean, no, beat five from, I think it's beat five from, what's it called? Steel Factory. Oh, yeah, Steel Factory. It kind of sounds like the Steel Factory, beat. But really nice concept. Like, I like how it's, like, split in half and the heads collide. I don't know how to explain, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so now you have bandanas. This looks like something from Eva there. Wow. That was like a bunch of toms. That felt like that beat from X-Run, where it was like the guy and his, like, there was like a bunch of toms and he like hits his head on the tom. I don't know how to explain, but it sounded really nice. So all beats together. They sound really good together, but my problem is like the volume. I think it's a bit too loud. Like this one, like beat 5, for example, is like pretty loud, but I'm honestly listening. I'm listening on my headphones are low volume, so you can't hear the feedback. But I honestly think the beats are pretty good, but it just needs a little bit of volume tweaking, but that's all. Okay, effect 1, bass, I think. I don't know how to explain, but that was like, honestly, the bass, like the chord progression was pretty solid, but I just don't really like the samples that they used, like the instrument they used. But who am I to judge? It's their mod, not mine. So, but I bet with like the other stuff, it's gonna sound pretty good. Okay, effect 2. In all horror mods, you need to have a breathing sound effect. Isn't that true? Like, guys, like... Okay, but still, that honestly sounded, like, pretty cool. I don't know, like... You know what would go really good with that sound, though? Like, panning, like... So, like, the first breath is in the left ear, and then the okay, no, that sounds a bit... That's probably gonna sound a bit uncomfortable, but... Honestly, pretty solid. I like how it was like. I like how it had like rim hits also, like this one. But it was more obscure. Okay, stop yapping. Let's go to the third effect. That honestly kind of reminds me of the armed effect, where it's like the thing open. I don't know, but honestly, that was a solid effect. It was kind of like I think it's breather from a mechanic, like an effect where it goes like, where the mask reveals and it does like a loud sound and it like bangs. I don't know how to explain, but it reminds me of that. Okay, effect. Wait, just real quick. This effect, pretty good too. Like it's kind of like a beat, you know, like a beat effect. Effect 4. Honestly, I liked the melody and like the bloom, bloom. I know I sound really weird, but like the static. I'm not trying to be mean, but like the static was a bit too honestly, just for me, static. I feel very like weirded out by static because it's like, I don't know. It just makes me feel weird, but. A good effect, like the idea is really nice, the animation's also pretty nice, and yeah, for now all of the sounds that we just done are nice. Okay, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Guys, I don't think that Spider-Man okay, so but I liked how it was like a hi-hat, like it's gonna be used like it's like a hi-hat analyzer, so it's kind of like you can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm doing like build up stuff with my hands. I don't know how to explain. Okay, time for all the effects. the effects like together that sounded, it almost sounded better when they're together. The same thing with the beats. They're kind of like a bit like loud. But honestly, when making stuff like mods or just music in general, volume, like the part to get like the right amount of volume is pretty hard. At least for me. I don't know about other people. But for me, getting the volume just right is hard. Okay, stop yapping and now melody 1. That is honestly, that chord progression is pretty good. And I just think that it's pretty overused in horror mods. I'm not trying to be mean. I know I haven't made a mod yet, and well, I'm working on one, but it's pretty hard to make a mod, and I mean, for some people at least. Like, it's like, I don't know how to explain, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Other than that, this melody is honestly pretty nice. This was the one in the teaser, and whoever made this animation needs a raise. I'm pretty sure it was Marmo who made the animations. I don't know, but I really like the melody 1. Okay, now melody 2. That was actually pretty nice. I like the choice of instrument that they used, because it gives, sort of like carries the melody in the song, you know? That with beat 5 would probably sound pretty good. Onwards to melody 3. It kind of has the same it has the same melody as the second melody, but it uses trumpet. Honestly, pretty solid. Probably going to use that in my mix. What are we on? Why did I say what? What was that? Anyways, melody 4. What a change of mood. It just went from horror to space. But I liked how it's my sign. I'm pretty sure that's Cancer, right? Is that Cancer? Like the sign? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, Saw. I bet this is a Saw. Oh. Dude, the Saw spin. That's so cool. Look. That's actually really nice. I'm just telling you, whoever made these animations needs a raise, bro. And I'm pretty sure this mod is pretty like underrated, because I haven't heard much people talking about it, but it's still a very good mod. Absolute cinema, in my opinion. Okay, now it's time for all the melodies. they sounded like really nice together. Like, that was like absolute fire. Like, is it just me? Or did I just fly out of my chair? I think I'm ascending. Or descending. What? Okay, voice 1.
Lay some my eyes together. Don't believe what they offer.
I get it, because his eyes are sewn together. Oh. I'm so dumb. I like... Whose voice was that? Honestly, whoever sang that has a really good voice. Props to you, man, for singing. That was honestly a really nice voice. It was for some reason calming. Why was it calming? I know it's like supposed to be scary, but it's kind of calming me for some reason. Okay, voice 2.
Eyes, they wash, they see everything. Eyes, they're watching and know where you are.
Ha, wordplay. Eyes. That's why it's called eyes. Ah, wordplay. Makes sense. Eyes. What am I saying? Eyes? Yeah. That was honestly a nice choir. I don't know, it's just a nice choir. I don't really have much to say about it, but the lyrics are also pretty nice. Voice, I'm sorry about my commentary also. It's really bad, but I just came back from like a trip, so... And yeah. Okay, so voice 3. I have mixed opinions about this mod. I mean, not the mod. Oh my god, the voice. It's a nice chord progression, and it just kind of I don't know. It just throws me off a bit. The animation was also really nice. Like I like how the candles lit up. That honestly was really genius. I just don't know how to explain. I didn't really like the choir, like the voice 3, but I bet with like the mix and everything is gonna sound fire. Okay, now demonic mask thingy. Let's go. Okay, now that is so much better. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. That was really mean. I'm sorry. But between these two, I prefer this one because this one is more like, I don't know, it's like the right chords. It's this one, voice 3 is a bit off tune, like some parts. But it happens. I also, when singing, get my voice a bit, like, I don't know how to explain, but yeah. My voice gets a bit off tune sometimes. Okay, yeah, voice 5, hand thingy.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep out. Got me singing like na 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 every day. Got my iPod stuck on replay. Shawty's like a melody.
Oh my god. I thought I wasn't gonna hear that since like the next year or so. I don't know. But what? I'm kind of mixed because is this a joke mod? No, I don't think this is a joke mod, but I don't know. I'm just lost for what. That was really unexpected. I didn't even know it was gonna say that. I didn't even know it was gonna say shoddy is like a melody. Okay. Unfortunately, there's no bonus, so I'm just gonna have to do the mix now. But wait, just before I do the mix, I just wanna say I am working on a song that's gonna release really soon. If you like Incredible Polo, that's the type of song I'm making. If I could describe it, it's sort of like in the album of the Ages. It sounds like it would be in the Ages album. It sounds like a bit like The Throne, but not really. And it's gonna release really soon. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that song. But for now, the mix.